This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fights. I'm delighted to join the males, Jeff Powell. We've just seen Derek Chisora claiming unanimous decision victory over Joe Joyce. What's your instant reaction to that?
I've never seen two men. I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen two men take so much punishment in a fight. Bearing in mind it has to be heavyweights because the size of these blows was just phenomenal. The punishment they took became quite scary. How Joyce survived the dozens and dozens of huge left hooks and later on right hands that he did is a tribute to his jaw, but I don't know how much it is to his common sense. I don't know whether he should keep doing this.
I was going to say that, seeing that fight there and especially seeing the stage of where both fighters are at the career, was it sort of, I guess, concerning to watch, would you say?
Well, you worry for people who get hit that often and that easily. It is supposed to be the noble art of self-defense. Well, there was none of that evident in this fight. The punishment was extreme, and everybody needs to have a think. The two guys and their teams need to have a think whether they should put themselves through that again. We're talking about a guy approaching 40 and a guy who is 40. The younger man might think, well, I almost won as well. It was, I had him in trouble too, but he's just lost by a huge volume of punches to a 40-year-old veteran who was going to retire himself but has now decided, having fought like that he'll go on again. But yes, it's a wonderful spectacle. Epics don't have to be two men at the peak of the sport. At whatever level of fight comes, if it's one of the great fights of its level and its type and what the opponents can do, then this is perhaps fight of the year. It'll be difficult to think of anything to beat it.
Was there anything from what you've seen of Chisora previously, was this performance surprising to you?
It was a bit. I thought he was really going for it from the start, and I thought it might become a problem for him if it went through beyond 5 or 6 rounds, that he might punch himself out. There was a little lull at one point, and I thought, he went for a quick kill, and I'm pretty sure, looking at the fight, that was in his mind. If I take it, my best chance is to take him out early. But then he managed to survive at the end and even come back a bit. So it was an astonishing performance, yes. Very surprising.
Absolutely. Jeff, as always, thank you for taking time to speak. Really appreciate catching up with you. And all the best, mate. Enjoy. Thank you, mate. Cheers.